Now, those of you who pay attention to all the things that are necessary to pay attention to when you are heavily involved in the internet, as I am, would have heard about a week or so ago in the rumors in the news and stuff that the Islamic fundamentalists, terrorists, whatever you want to call them, are now focusing on attacking the internet. So buckle your seatbelts, folks. Evil is taking another couple of notches up. And always be aware, always be on your guard. You know, we don't live in a perfect world. We live in a very evil world. It's a good world and it's a bad world, and just be aware. Worst case scenario, you got to redo your computers. That's why it's important to have backups. And you know me, I'm always backing everything up. Separate hard drives, removable hard drives, replaceable hard drives, etc., etc. So let's talk about this virus. If you click on the link and it installed, I would do a search. Here is Skype.com's forum about this. Now, if you want to bookmark this link, I would follow along with whatever it says to do. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have it. You may receive messages from me with that hello, or hey, look what crazy photo, or look at this, or look at that. Oh, here comes another one. There's fakeme.org, you know, how are you, where I put your photo. Oops, sorry, please don't look there. You know, it looks, I mean, if you're naive and on the internet, this kind of stuff could fool you. So even though it may look like it's coming from one of your friends, the very first one I got came from you, Pam Ellison. And I got one from Gwen. And knowing that both of you don't go around sending links to the porn, I immediately did a search on the internet and found this in the Skype forums. So here we go again, yet another game being played by the evilness of the world. I know that there are a lot of scams out there that are run, a lot of the recent scams, like anybody here remember More Than Money? Well, that's been linked to the Islamic terrorists, and more scams are being promoted by the terrorists. And scam.com has been attacking these people, and I hear from reliable information that the owners of scam.com actually received threats against their children, and they started removing a lot of the links, apparently not fast enough for the terrorists' liking. And so those of you who are familiar with scam.com the past 3 or 4 days, scam.com no longer exists. They have basically brought it to its knees with denial of service attacks, distributed denial of service attacks, coming out of Islamic countries, which is very difficult to go to these terrorist countries and get these people kicked off. So yet another twist in the fate of the world and the war against Islamic terrorism, or as I would say, the new Nazism. And we are at war. And those of you who are like anti-war, which I don't particularly care for war. However, I do support the war effort. We are in a world war, and a lot of people out there don't like the idea of war because it kills people and destroys things. And if you do not stand up to terror, and you do not stand up to evilness, it will win. So please, I hope you understand. Even though I do not promote war, I do support the war effort.
Okay, so this is Tim Romero, and as we've pointed out there, as you were listening to a gentleman by the name of Thomas Prendergast, who is the owner of a marketing system on the internet called Initech, or Inentech, was saying, where he was talking about some of the reasons why a popular forum came down called scam.com. this gentleman, I'm here with my business partner, Kurt Steele. We're just having an open discussion here about freedom of speech on the internet. And if you've having a hard time reading these pages or any of the content here we're pushing out on this video, you can go out and find the entire recording at tom.web